Everybody, Ben here, and I'm a certified professional dog trainer in Pensacola, Florida that specializes in anxiety and aggression. And if you haven't been able to tell, it's the holidays. Sorry for the radio silence. I'm getting over being sick, and whenever I talk too much, I get really I begin to sound like Arthur Morgan towards the end of chapter 6. If you know, you know. So I'm trying to preserve my voice. And plus, I kind of had my hands full with some other projects. But I wanted to take a moment and share. Let's get the Christmas tree in here. My annual holiday reminder. Now I'm going to share a little story with you. Let's gather around. It's time for Uncle Ben's Christmas special, which we could do some behaviors later to talk about that. But once upon a time, about 2 years ago, I broke my cardinal rule, and I've got a puppy around the holidays. Now, most of you know Murphy's Law took effect. But I was like, well, I'm a professional dog trainer. I can handle it. And what happened is by the end of the season, we had lost a couple of ornaments. Nothing that hurt the dog, obviously. But we were down to one functioning strand of lights. Most of the ornaments have migrated to the top of the tree. This year, all of the ornaments are in place. Last year, all the ornaments were in place. But that first Christmas, it was a little touch and go. So, a couple of things that I want to share with you as a professional dog trainer. Number one, I understand that things are weird as far as your schedule goes. We have holiday parties at work, and we have holiday parties with family, and friends get together, and all that kind of thing. Now is not the time to figure out what your dog is or is not cool with, and you need to keep your dog's schedule as much as you can. Which means that if you can't make dinner happen around, 7 p.m. every night when someone is used to getting his dinner or her dinner, then you need to accommodate for that somewhere else. You can give a little snack. You can give some extra attention. You might want to prepare something to chew on, like a crate, like a Kong or a bully stick. And number two, holiday parties are great as long as everybody has good door manners, and not just the dogs. I'm talking about the people. We had a little too much rum in the eggnog, and so we decide we're going to get a little lax with our door manners. That is something to think about. If you can't keep an eye on your dog and your dog is not reliable both the front door or recall, it's time to put them in a crate or contain them in another room. Finally, now is also not the time to figure out if your dog is okay with Santa Claus. Whether we're going to go see Santa Claus and get pictures taken, or whether he's going to make a little scheduled visit so the kids can see him put presents underneath the tree. Now is not the time to figure out if your dog's okay with that. Let's keep Santa's boots and pants intact and make sure he doesn't have to swing back to the North Pole for a couple of sutures. Right? Don't bring the dog to that if they're not okay with it. And if you're not sure, my rule of thumb has always been everything with your dog is a yes or a no question. And if it's I don't know, it's no. That's just good advice. If it's I don't know, it's no. If this is something that's really important to you, then we can work on that, right? If it's really important to you that your dog be involved in a live manger scene, I'm flying off the cuff here, then we can work on that. But remember, the day before, a couple of days before, not the time to figure out if they're okay with that. As always, hope you had a great year. Thanks for your continued support. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I am taking on new clients if you're in the Pensacola area. And if you're not in the Pensacola area, I do offer online sessions as well. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good holiday season. I guess for now. Happy holidays from Concerned Canines. And we'll see you next year.